Hey everyone, I'm Aritz LABRADOR, I'm 22 years old and I'm making this video as I'm running for the next elections of the governing body of the European Youth Parliament. First of all, the main point and the main focus of this video is to show my main contributions I want to make for the governing body. The first one is designing a new strategy, a new long-term strategy. It's now 5 years that we first implemented the long-term strategy of the European Youth Parliament. And I think now it's time to reflect on all the past. If we achieved all the aims that we stated in the past and what we can do to improve the next 5 years. So it's time now to design a new strategy that includes not only the essential pillars that were stated in the previous strategy, but also some new tools such as impact assessment for all the work we do every day and not only the sessions. And also I think it's time to find us another type of stability. So not only maintaining the organization as such, so sustainability, but also pausing, stopping for a second, reflecting on what we have done and thinking about the possible future we can give to our network. Lately, I have been the head organizer of Valencia 2019, the 90th International Session of the European Youth Parliament. And this gave me the opportunity to gain the international perspective of the network and the real place the European network has in Europe as a continent. I think it's now time to grow a bit more in a way that we find a place in the map and that we are not just a youth NGO across countries, but also that we are an NGO that is it's there in Europe with other big youth organizations. So I think it's essential for that to build a network of partners. So it's essential that we start building partnerships not only with companies and institutions, but also with other NGOs and youth organizations. Since I joined in 2014, in April 2014 in Spain, I have concluded that we have a treasure in our hands, which is the education we give. Sometimes I think that the debates are just an excuse to meet together and learn from each other. So one of my main focuses during this term, if elected, is also to give more importance to the educational value and the learning experience of the European Youth Parliament and all its activities. It's also to show that learning outside the classroom is also okay, and that non-formal education is a very useful tool to learn in a different way. And finally, but not least, it's more an internal level. I think there's still lots of space between the policymakers and the decision makers internationally, such as the BNC meetings, the governing body and the international office. And I think these institutions, these bodies need to be closer to members. And I think a way to get this decision-making process closer is also making the democracy of the European Youth Parliament more participative. If you agree with all the points that I stated, go and vote for my candidacy for the governing body for this term. Thank you very much for watching.